time tonight for the culture. Get the vibe right for us. Come on. Hey, everybody put your hands together. We made it. It's Friday. Woo! My goodness. That was funky. Y'all make some noise for the baddest band for the culture. Yes, fellas. So if you don't know, now you know, baby. It's Girls Chat today. Are y'all ready? Yeah. We are ready as we explore managing emotions and tackling anxiety head on. Our panel of inspiring women today will share practical tips, insightful perspectives, and uplifting stories to empower us all. Y'all get ready to immerse yourself in a heartwarming discussion, creating a safe space of understanding and support. Let's conquer challenges with grace and resilience together. So with that being said, let's get this show what? Hey! Come on! Let's get it started! I'll have a little seat, y'all. Okay. Whew. So y'all make some noise for Marquita Necole Banks and Neriah Nicolee. Hey! Hello there. Hello, beautiful. Please have a seat. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to have y'all here today. I'm gonna take a little pause because every time I talk, this little thing come up on my ears. And I'm just gonna pull it down, y'all, and turn around and talk. Listen, y'all make some noise for the most amazing two ladies I know. I've been talking to them a little bit prior to the show, and I'm so excited for y'all to be here. So once again, Marquita and Neriah.
I am so honored.
So tell us about your business, Marquita.
Well, I am a licensed esthetician from Polk County. I specialize.
Polk County.
Okay. I specialize in makeup, freelance makeup, in which I'm self-taught. I do facials. I'm also a lock stylist, and I do natural locks as well as lock extensions.
Wow.
I'm a pretty busy woman.
As they say, booked and busy. Period. I love it. Busy. So Neriah, please tell me, what do you do?
I am, I'm an influencer. I am a full-time YouTuber. I vlog, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe, everyone. My name is Neriah Nicolee on YouTube.
Yes.
And yeah, just a full-time influencer. I get a lot of sponsorships. And
yes,
yeah.
You are like killing the game full-time.
Full-time,
on
yes,
YouTube.
ma'am. Very
Excellent.
excited.
Well, these are definitely the ladies I need to talk to today because we're talking about nurturing emotional resilience. So building emotional resilience can help women navigate challenges and also setbacks. Mm-hmm. What are some strategies or habits that have helped you to cultivate emotional resilience in your own life? Let's start with you, Marquita.
Well, I kind of try to every day set the tone for my day.
Mm-hmm.
My niece will contest to this. I try to get up and do at least 2 to 3 miles of walking.
Wow.
Outside. I don't like going to the gym for my cardio. I like to hear the
Nature.
birds.
Yes, I feel
the
you.
water.
Right.
The
The traffic.
Hey to my neighbors. Yes. I like to listen to peaceful music or music that sets the tone for what I need it to.
Something very calming.
Yes.
Okay, I feel you.
A lot of R&B.
A lot of R&B?
Sometimes. It depends on the day. I listen to gospel as well.
Of course, we know you listen to gospel. You're from Polk County.
Yes, I was raised in it.
We got a church on every corner, right?
Yes,
and in between.
Yes.
So what about you?
I don't know. My faith is very, very strong. I do find like talking to God every day, just bringing me down and just grounding me and just keeping me prepared for the day. I try not to get like too overwhelmed because sometimes, life happens, things happen.
Life be life.
Life be life.
Yes.
It definitely be life. And so just staying consistent with talking to God, I can't stress that enough. It just keeps me very grounded and it just brings me a lot of peace.
I tell you, and there is peace in him.
Absolutely.
So everything that we're trying to find, all the solutions, if we just rest in him, I believe that it makes it already all right.
Absolutely.
Right? Don't y'all love him? My God. Listen, so how can reframing negative thoughts and practicing self-compassion, talk about self-love, let's talk about self-compassion.
Absolutely.
How can that contribute to emotional resilience and your well-being?
I just feel like if you're not good, how can you be good for anything else or anybody else? So it starts here.
It starts with self-preservation. Because you know what I always think about on the airplanes when they say, if something happens and the thing comes down, who gets the oxygen first, y'all?
The key.
You get the oxygen first. Me. Yes, you get the oxygen first, and then you can help the child. But if you can't breathe, how can you help somebody else? And that's life. If you're feeling strangled by life and you're trying to be safe, how are you going to help somebody else if you're strangling yourself? So always take the first breath, and then you can help someone else, right?
Absolutely.
So what role does open communication and vulnerability play in fostering emotional support networks? What role does communication is everything, right?
Absolutely.
And vulnerability play? That's a hard word. Y'all say that word.
I can't.
She say I can't say it. So vulnerability. What does it play emotional support networks?
I just think it's important, especially if you are in any type of relationship, work, friends, boyfriend, just being very honest and open about yourself, that communication and just being vulnerable as well, because I think that plays a factor on how other people treat you. And, knowing what button to push, what buttons not to push, what things they can do and things like that. So I just think that's very important to set those ground rules up at the very beginning, just so that establishes whatever relationship that you have.
So we're talking about ground rules and boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely. That needs to be set immediately.
How do you feel about the word no?
It's hard, but it's necessary.
It's
Really?
sometimes fair.
Absolutely.
And it's fair. I love it's hard, it's necessary, and it's fair.
Absolutely.
And it's a whole sentence, as they say.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm learning. It has really shortened my words with my last child at home.
Yes, ma'am.
When I when I say no, that's the sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
Period, right?
Absolutely.
Y'all are killing me with this yes, ma'am. Are they killing y'all with the yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Can y'all say yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
No, ma'am.
All right. So when it comes to managing emotions and anxiety, what specific strategies or techniques have you found helpful in your personal journey? Let's start with you.
Yeah. That's a lot. Like I said, for me personally, it's just very important to self-isolate myself, especially in any type of adversity. I wouldn't want to necessarily affect anyone else that I'm around, and just being very positive. And I do think just pulling myself away from the situation, giving myself time to just think or talk to God, that definitely just brings that down. And like I said, for me personally, it's just all about self-isolation. Because I do, sometimes, when there's a big crowd of people, you can be overwhelmed, so many different opinions, and it can be a lot. So
Trying
for me,
to please everybody
absolutely,
in the room. Yes.
absolutely.
I know how that feels.
Self-isolation is definitely my go-to. And like I said, even if it's 10 minutes, even if it's 5 minutes, not to just run away from the scene, but just giving those few minutes.
But we know that's so important. I agree with you. But let me say this: we know that anxiety does not have any kind of respect of person or space or time, right?
Absolutely.
So if you're at an event
Absolutely.
and a whole bunch of people are around you, and all of a sudden you feel this anxiety, and you're saying you shouldn't exit the room, what do you do in the room when the anxiety and the panic hits you? Talk to me, Marquita.
Close my eyes and count down.
In front of
I can
everybody?
feel myself when I'm about to blow. I'll take a second and just breathe and just try to clear my thoughts. I'm not going to say I'm good at snapping back, because I've had an incident where I was literally about to have an anxiety attack going down the road and about to throw all my makeup brushes out of the window.
Wow.
It was a mess.
Yes.
But
That's a feeling.
sometimes I call my mama, because my mama knows how to redirect.
Yes.
She knows how to redirect me. Or like I said, I'll pull up on the side of the road, have my little 1-2 with God, and
Yes.
9 times out of 10, I snap back.
You come right back into it. That's so good, because anxiety does not care where you are. You could be driving, you could be talking to someone, and all of a sudden it's like,
Absolutely.
so what do you do? And breathing is so important. That's what I've learned.
Say that.
Thank you.
just
Would you expound on that a little bit? Just breathing.
Yes, just breathing. Honestly, you'll be surprised. Just having that couple of seconds of a real, deep breath, really taking that in,
That.
That was an exhale.
Just like that. That was a strong exhale, but you had to have a strong inhale
Absolutely.
to be able to blow out like that.
Absolutely.
With that being said, we're going to take a short break. Don't y'all go nowhere. I'm just girl chat today. Come on, ladies. Hey! And then you'd hear my mom say, yes, welcome back to the Sisaundra Show. Y'all know what day it is. It is Girls Chat Day, and I am here with two fabulous ladies, and we're going to continue our conversation about anxiety, how to deal with anxiety, the different techniques that you use. And so we want to know, how do you differentiate between normal emotional responses and signs of anxiety? Because, I mean, we go through our day, and there are things that are going to impact us. And it's like, okay, that's normal stress. That's normal. But then you start to feel like something is a little bit more than that. How do you differentiate between the normal day stuff we go through and like true signs of anxiety?
Well, I mean, typically for me, it's more of like a body response, and that's just me personally. Sometimes I may get tremors, especially when I feel like I'm really on the brink of like, you know, pushing anxiety and really getting there. I'll notice myself start to tremor a bit, stutter. You know, it will start to be to a point where I cannot hold the conversation. I needs to go. So, yeah.
I needs to go.
Right. So
I feel you.
At that point, and like I said, you know, I'm not saying that happens often. Just like you said, we kind of go through our day to day. We manage our day to day, and you know, we're pretty okay with that. But those moments of like true anxiety, for me personally, do start, and they start to show physically. And at that point,
the physical,
myself.
then you're like, okay.
Absolutely, yeah, it's time to go.
Now, how long do you see the physical things of anxiety affecting you before you say, hey, I need to go see a professional person? Or do you ever bring that into play? I do. I just want to go ahead and say that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No.
I love the, I need to talk to you.
I understand. I completely understand.
Yes.
Personally, I've never went as far as getting therapy, although I'm looking into it. You know, I mean, I know it's such a beautiful thing to have.
It is.
It is. And just having a good one, a person there to be there for you. So that's something I'm looking to personally. And as I mentioned earlier, I just go to God. I talk to God every day. You know, it just keeps me grounded. It keeps me just level-headed, understanding, and it just calms me down.
I love that.
It truly, truly does.
Well, for the one who truly orders our steps, I
Yes,
cannot
ma'am.
argue with where you go.
Yes, ma'am.
At all. Marquita.
I call my mama.
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 Okay.
I'm about to snap.
And you can tell, so what's the difference between the normal, okay, I'm just having a stressful day, whatever, the kids did this, my husband is over here doing this, work is whatever, but I can handle that. When it gets to the point of like, oh my God.
If tears are shedding,
Okay.
it's time to call
Mom.
my mama
Mom and Jesus.
and Jesus.
Not the husband, not the kids.
Absolutely.
Okay, I feel you. We're calling Jesus and we're calling Mom. And what is it about Mom, your mom, that helps to balance you?
My mama gonna keep it, how they say it?
Real?
100.
Yes.
She not gonna be 99 and a half. She gonna be 100, whether it hurts my feelings or makes me smile. That's why I like, and I think I'm growing into that person, like keeping it. I mean, I'm always real, but
Absolutely.
Keeping it more real, Marquita.
Right. Yeah, keeping
I've
it more
always
real
known you to
and
be
blunt.
very real.
yeah,
If it gets any more real, run for the hills.
hide in the groves.
I know, run in the
Yeah,
groves.
for
Stop
real.
it. See, she
For
know
real.
about the groves, y'all. You heard that?
Yeah, hide
You
in the
heard that? They don't know about the real groves
Yeah.
over here, Marquita. Tell them it's a real thing.
Real groves. Chicken.
You got the
yes,
chicken?
a lot of those.
Yes. So we're going to tell the little story really quickly. So Marquita is a friend of my niece, and I was so pleasantly surprised to find out that you were on the show today. And then you start telling us some stories that just has me cracking up from when you guys were younger, hiding in my closet, getting my clothes, wearing them to prom,
Stealing
getting
her
busted.
gowns. Yes.
All of those
We borrowed
things.
them. We gave them back.
They borrowed them. They were so cute. They were so cute. But she honestly grew up with us and knew the struggles of being a migrant worker. You weren't a migrant worker though, were you?
My grandpa used to take me, but I used to just play.
How you play in the Groves?
He paid me to play.
Well, we didn't get paid to play. We
paid
got
to play.
We got dropped off to make money at 5 years old. So at a very young age, we worked in the Groves, and so you understand that struggle. So to sit here and talk to you today on this set, we know how good God truly is,
Yes, absolutely.
don't we? Amen.
Absolutely.
And then to have you here is such a blessing as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
So can you please tell me, how can women encourage each other to prioritize self-care and seek professional help when needed without feeling guilty or judged?
Absolutely. I mean, especially as you get older, and if you are a mother, I think that also plays a big factor into just making sure you're well-rounded for your children and for your friends and your family. So I don't think, I don't know. I'm 29, so I feel like, like the older you get, it really doesn't matter no more. It's all about yourself and making sure you're taken care of. Nobody's opinions really matters anymore as you get older. So I just think, honestly, should be no judgment in wanting to need help. If you know you need help, go get the resources. They're out there for everybody. And
Yeah, like
that's pretty much
take care of
it.
yourself.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
sum that up with 2 words. It's called self-preservation.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
How important is self-preservation, right?
Yes,
and it's
ma'am.
not being selfish.
Right.
It's like, I want to be more for you.
Absolutely.
But I can't be more for you if I'm depleted.
Absolutely.
So let me go into myself and find the reserve, and then I can come out stronger.
Absolutely.
Working for the family, doing what I need, but don't bother me.
Exactly. Yes.
When I'm getting my rest.
Yes.
Come on, Marquita. I will put the note on the door.
Yes.
So are you the same? It's just kind of like,
Absolutely.
yes, my goodness.
We juggle a lot, not only being
Absolutely.
entrepreneurs out
Right.
here, but like she said, you're being a mom, a wife.
Right.
You have
I
a
ain't
lot.
that part, but I feel you.
You've been one before.
I've been one before.
That's a lot.
It really is.
Just that alone.
I'm married to the people now.
I know that's right.
I love
Amen.
y'all.
Amen.
I'm married to the people. Praise
it,
God.
I like it.
Amen.
Amen.
Won't he do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen. So
okay.
y'all, what resources or support systems have you found when you're still laughing?
She emphasized.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm serious.
No, absolutely.
You
though.
just give and give and give,
Absolutely.
and then I just want to give to something that's going to be
Absolutely.
worthy of giving. And I
Yes.
love giving to people.
Absolutely.
Give me a space where I can give to people, and I'll give you my all.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know somebody's going to appreciate it. But when you start narrowing that thing down,
Yes, ma'am.
wow.
Wow.
Don't get me down.
Amen.
People might get a little bit less appreciative.
Right.
Or they don't show you as much. What y'all doing over there? Are y'all taking me to church? Y'all, they gonna make me lose this head wrap up in here.
Again.
Y'all remember when Sarah Jakes Robert took that wig off? I'm about to pull this thing off, y'all. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So listen, let's move on. So tell me what's next. I love y'all. What's next for you, Marquita?
I really hope to eventually open up my own salon or something of that nature. I don't know. God is just, he has me traveling so much. I was just here last weekend in Orlando at the Premiere Expo, and now I'm back here again for the Sisaundra Show and also a big wedding and then a fashion show. So but I kind of want a location. That's like my biggest,
Ask him for it.
yes, that's a big manifestation for me.
Claim
It's
it.
coming.
You know how it works.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Patience, because
Yes.
it's going to be big.
And put the work in. Exactly. You want it to be here in Orlando?
I'm not sure yet.
You don't
I
know
love
yet?
Polk County for us.
Oh my goodness, me too.
I love Polk County
Because you
for
know what?
us.
Home.
Yes.
When I think of home,
Yes.
I think of a place. Now, darling, I want to know about you. What's up next for you too?
Oh, man. Honestly, we just hit 40,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes!
Yes.
Come on, that's major. Now that's influence.
Yes. So I'm ready to get to the next level. I'm like right there. So really for me, I'm looking to grow my platform as big as I can get it. Honestly, like 100,000, that play button on
Yes.
YouTube is where I am gearing towards right now. So just continuing to be consistent. I'm sure this vlog is gonna do well because I've been vlogging. So I'm like, yes, I'm on the Sisaundra Show, so I'm sure that's gonna do well. And just like more opportunities, honestly, something like this this is gonna change my career already.
Aw.
So yes, I'm
Well,
very,
you know
very
what?
honored.
My platform is your platform. If
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
ever anything that we can do for you, please come back to the Sisaundra
Oh, well,
Show.
that means the world to me. Thank
It's a
you so
blessing to
much.
have you here. Now, I
Thank
have a
you.
question for you ladies.
Absolutely.
I want you to just close your eyes. And I want you to, Chris, can y'all play me a little soft music? I want y'all to think. I want you to just think about your younger selves the younger you, the girl that was questioning everything, can you please tell us, what would you say to the younger you today? Marquita.
Don't give up. Always keep going. Like, that's something that I replay in my mind all the time, because there's a lot of times where I just wanted to stop. And I did. I reset and I refocused and I kept pushing. I never went backwards. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. I don't never want to go backpedaling. I just want to keep moving forward and accepting what God has for me.
That's beautiful. What would you say to your younger self?
I would, like she said, I wouldn't tell myself to give up. I mean, the things that mattered back then don't. It matter anymore. And you know, when you're living in that moment, it seems like it's everything, you know. But as time goes on, and I would personally tell myself, girl, just keep going, because it gets easier. You fall, but you can get back up, you know. And then that's just what life is. It's a bunch of lessons, a bunch of learning, understanding, and just so. Yeah, I would just tell myself to keep going, not stress so much, not be so concerned, not be so worried.
Talk to
And then, try not to be so anxiety, because like I said, the things that I cared about 5 years ago don't even matter today. So, and I say that to anyone out there that's struggling with something, I just recommend that you guys keep going, because like I said, it probably isn't going to matter a year from now.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's powerful, ladies.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much for joining me. Y'all put your hands together for our guest today. It's been a pleasure. To our viewers, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us again. Until next time, we'll see you right here. And I know how Sarah Gates Roberts feel. Get it!
QR code at the bottom of your screen, because we got so much more exclusive content for you. Hair coming on right here on the Sisaundra Show, only on Afro TV, Comcast Extended Channel 16, 23, and Roku. Oh yeah! Let's throw them rocks on, everybody! Come on!
Yes! Hello, everyone. If you are at work, at home, y'all drop everything and tune in, because it's time for the Sisaundra Show!
Yeah!
Listen, I'm just kidding. Don't y'all get fired. Don't drop everything at work. Listen, speaking of fired, y'all